Hi, it's Steve from PartSelect. Today we're going to show you how to change the fresh food door gasket on your refrigerator, and it's a really easy job. You probably won't need any tools, but just have a putty knife handy just in case. Let me show you how we do it. Now, to do this repair, it's not necessary to remove the door from the refrigerator, although we would suggest that you remove any of the items from the shelves on the door because you will be manhandling the door and we don't want to upset anything. Now, the gasket that is currently on your door is just a friction fit, and it's caught in underneath this channel on the inner door panel. So it's a matter of pulling that away from that channel. And this is where the putty knife may come in handy just to get it started. Just go in between the outer door panel and the gasket. Not too deep, just enough to free that up. And then pull firmly on it until you get it started. And then just work your way all the way around the perimeter of the door. Use caution in the corner so that we don't crack that inner door panel. Just pull straight out on that gasket all the way around. And you'll note the little rib on the gasket that fits into this plastic channel. And you may get some foam that comes out with it, and that's fine. We'll take the putty knife afterwards and run it in this area and just clean out any excess. So just continue to work your way around the perimeter of that door panel, keeping in mind to pull straight away from the liner so that we don't peel up on it and potentially break it. And just keep pulling straight out. Now, once we've got it pulled out of that gap, we can remove the old gasket and discard it. And then just take the putty knife and go around that edge and clean out any excess pieces of styrofoam that may have got pulled out. It's also a good time to clean around that liner, particularly on the bottom. You'll find that there's typically some food spills in that area. Make sure that that channel is nice and clear so it doesn't impede putting the new gasket in place. Now, when installing the new gasket, you may find that during shipping there has been some kinks in it, so you can either lay it in a tub of hot water to soften that up and then shape it, or you can, on smaller gaskets, you could actually put it in your clothes dryer and let it tumble for a little bit on a low heat, just enough to soften it up and make it pliable. Now, the new gasket has a rigid strip in the back side of it that will fit into that channel of the inner door panel. So we need to make sure that that's fully inserted in there and that the vinyl edge of the gasket will lay flat against the outer steel door panel. You just need to make sure that this rigid spine along the edge of that gasket fits in that gap on the inner door panel. So just drape the gasket over that door liner, and then we'll pick one of the corners and we'll start feeding that rib in under the edge of the liner. And then pull the corner so that it's square, and then just continue to feed it in all the way around. And actually roll that gasket out enough to line that spine up. And then just roll it back in underneath the liner. And continue to work your way all the way around the door, making sure that we have it tight all the way into that gap. And it's a little trickier across the bottom because you don't have quite as much room to work with, but we do need to make sure that it fits in nice and snug. And then just check all the way around, make sure that we have a nice smooth fit against the outer door panel. We'll see how that spine fits right in underneath the liner and will lock into place in that little channel. And then next we'll check the fit against the cabinet. And because it's a new gasket, there may be a little spot or two that pushes it out. So if need be, take some adhesive tape, pull the door tight, and tape it to the cabinet just to hold it there long enough to take a set. And our repair is complete.
I told you it was an easy job. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your repair.